Up first, we will be starting with Terraria, which will be number 10 on the list. Everybody's favorite RPG. Terraria to me seems like a really confusing game. It's a sandbox action adventure developed by Relogic, and it's supposed to be some sort of fun game. Well, I mean, all games are supposed to be fun, but you get what I'm trying to say. I've never played it before, and yes, I know a lot of people are going to be very upset, but I can't give too much. I did try watching a couple of videos online to try help me figure more about it, but it seems like it could be a pretty fun game. On a basic level, I kind of compare it to Minecraft, even though it's not really the same. But I do like the look of it. It seems like a very cool game, and it's definitely something you have to check out. And up next in position number 9, we have Red Dead Redemption 2, everybody's favorite gunslinger. And I know, it's Rockstar Games. To me, basically, and everybody who's played it for the first time, the game is pretty much perfect. Everybody who's played the game for the first time always describes it with no flaws and how perfect it is. Even though Rockstar Games owes us a lot and really doesn't want to give us what we want, we all know what we want. We both we want. We know what we want to see. Do you know what you want to see? You know what you want to see. Do you know? We just know what we want. And I do understand why people like Red Dead so much. It's a really nice game. And the story is pretty good. It's not too bad, not too shabby. And I definitely think that's also a check out. Red Dead Redemption 2. Number 9 on the list. And up next we have Pokemon's Red, Green, Blue, and Yellow. I know this is probably a childhood favorite for a lot of people. Usually in those YouTube videos, you tend to see those videos that have stories all about this game, and it tends to carry their childhood. From the start, you can really see where it got from and how well it picked up. It seems to be a really good game, and I think that it's a pretty good game. Even though I've never played it before, yes, I know I haven't played a lot of the things on this list, but it seems like a pretty great game all in all. It's made a lot of childhoods, and it's definitely left a lot of nostalgia on the people that it was for. It's a great game, and I'm hoping to see more like this. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. It's Mario. This game has definitely carried a lot of parties. I'm not even gonna lie. Anything that has the Sega brand on it, or even maybe Nintendo, definitely does do a lot for the family. While it's definitely really hard for you to find some easy on the emotions things for the other consoles, but Nintendo's pretty much got it. Mario definitely seems to have done a lot, as in work-wise, but it definitely has done a lot for everybody. It's a game that everybody likes to play, and we'll see more of it on this list. Well, one more. Well, and there's the one more I was talking about, Mario Super Bros. Deluxe. Well, and there's the one more I was talking about, Super Mario Bros. Mario, yeah, it's a lot. It's really gotten far, and I think it deserves its credit. You know, it's not really easy to get into the top 10 of all greatest games of all time, so it takes a lot of work. Your game needs to be really good, well polished, and it needs to have a really strong fan base. I feel like that's something the game's gotten into, and I feel like that's something the game's gotten into, and people that it's grown. Definitely definitely does have a lot of people out for it, and it's definitely something you should check out. And then we have PUBG. PUBG, yeah, that's a game that I tried out for a bit. Definitely a good mobile game. I see why it's made a lot of sales, especially like in especially like in India. Like that game's made a lot of sales. Especially, especially like in India, that game's made like a lot of sales. It definitely has a fan base out there for it, and people who are gonna play the game a lot. It's not the greatest on graphics and stuff, but it's a really good and great looking game. PUBG really definitely has to be top tier for mobile, but also could be pretty good alternative if you can't, pay for you don't have money. But yeah, PUBG is definitely also a check out too, because it's free. You should PUBG is definitely also a check out. PUBG is definitely also a check out because it's free. You should definitely go check that out. And also Wii Sports. Definitely a big carrier of parties. Wii Sports. I mean, not parties today. I mean, like parties, like in the early teens, when like 2013, 14. You know, when things were a lot simpler back then before things got a lot of crazy. Definitely takes a lot of work to be a master at that because if it was not at your house, you did not know what you were doing. It definitely was a disadvantage to play away games, and it was really difficult, especially learning the controls. I'm not gonna lie, that controller's bust. Like, it's way too much to handle for a lot of people. Like, Wii Sports is just a lot to do, it's a lot to handle, and requires a lot more. That's Wii Sports. Wii, 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 Wii. Yeah, I cannot. And up next is a weird edition, Tetris. You know, the blocky Tetris. How did this get what? Let me check. Uh, not only top 10, not top 5, but top 3. Got top 3. Turning blocks and placing them. Tetris. How does it make any sense? Of all the games the entire world had to offer, Tetris made top 3? I understand that things can get boring when, things get boring, but Tetris? Mobile? A mobile game? Like what? It's just really crazy to me. But I mean, it do what it do. That's Tetris for you, man. And in second place, we have what I truly think deserves first place. And it's very unfortunate to see it be disgraced like this. Grand Theft Auto 5. It does not deserve this. It deserves first. It deserves first. We all know it does. Really? We've all seen the leaks. We've all seen it. You've seen it. I've seen it. Everybody's seen it. Your grandma's seen it. It looks amazing. Even though it's still in its testing phase, we all know it's going to be great. GTA 6 is going to be amazing. But GTA 5 made memories. GTA 5 served so much. The strip club, Rainbow Unicorn. You know how much that has done for so many people? It's a lot. And we don't give it its credit where it's due, man. Like, can we just get a round of applause for them? Not me, you, obviously, but Grand Theft Auto is an amazing game. As much as you hate it, you can't get all the way up there without working for it. That's Grand Theft Auto. And up first is a very undeserving, very ungrateful, but respected win. Minecraft. I know. From Pocket Edition, Education Edition, Java P, which is basically just Pocket Edition. What am I saying? What's the other version? Java. Let me think of it. I can't remember it. I'll remember it later. I'll probably put it up on screen, but no, let me check now. PC. Ugh. Bedrock. It's Bedrock Edition. And Bedrock, I mean, Bedrock is Java's better than Bedrock. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Even though Bedrock has its perks and all, Java's better, but we're not gonna get into that right now. I mean, it does deserve its first place. It's an amazing feat. Nobody climbs to the top without working for it, like I said, but still, block a game? Block a game? But it's okay. Take the L though. I mean, I've played the game a lot, so I mean, I really do like it. I really do understand what it deserves its place in. It's hardly worthwhile. I mean, Notch could have kept the game instead of selling it, and he'd be stupid rich, even more stupid rich. But, that was his mistake. I mean, he's climbed all the way up at Microsoft, and we have to give him a round of applause. That was Minecraft. Creating childhoods and carrying them through their adult, whatever phase they're going through right now. Yeah. Yeah, so I've reached the end of the thing now. It would be really weird if you're still at the good start. I wonder if you can hear that bird in the background. It's going queen, 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 queen. Bye.